You have heard so much about him, but in a few minutes you're going to hear from him.
Rap to him a little bit right.
Hi, how you doing?
No one can do it better.
Talk to me, say something.
If you have something to say, speak up with authority, permission. If not, sit down and shut up.
Run a power move on him.
Talk to me, say something.
They say two wrongs don't make it right, but it damn sure makes it even.
Yo, welcome to a channel where you can just vent, be yourself, and speak your mind so freely and expeditiously. This channel is rated R, and it's a lot of words and things that are said, and it can and will get raunchy at times. So if you're under 18, parental discretion is advised. Sit back, relax, and enjoy, because it's going to be a stone groove. You didn't pay no money, so there's no need for you acting funny. And don't you dare be sour. So now it's time for the Carlos Stargell Show with the Bonafide G, certified true, Atlanta, Georgia born, coming to you straight from Burlington, North Carolina, Carlos Stargell.
The last.
Because as soon as they made him, they broke the mold.
No one can do it better.
Hi, how you doing?
If you have something to say, speak up with authority and permission. If not, sit down and shut up.
Talk to me, say something.
Rap to him a little bit right here. Run a power move on him.
They say two wrongs don't make it right, but it damn sure makes it even.
Hey, how y'all doing? Happy Monday, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, and many and millions of y'all all in around the world. Welcome to the Carlos Stargell Show, a channel where you can just vent, be yourself, and speak your mind so freely and expeditiously all at the same time. There's a right way and a wrong way to say and do any and everything. It is not what you say, it's how it's said. So please be mindful and respectable for those as you like the same done unto you. So sit back, chill, and relax, because it's going to be a stone groove. You didn't pay no money, so there's no need for y'all acting funny. And don't you dare be sour. Now it's time to enjoy with the Bonafide G, certified true, Atlanta, Georgia born, official resident of North Carolina, coming to you straight from Burlington, North Carolina, Carlos Stargell.
The last.
Because soon as they made me, they broke the mold. So I hope you enjoy the Carlos Stargell Show, because
No one can do it better.
Hey, how y'all doing? Tell me something good, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls.
Hi, how you doing?
Welcome to the Carlos Stargell Show. I'm your host, that Bonafide G, certified true, Atlanta, Georgia born, and an official resident now, Burlington, North Carolina, and one who's not afraid to speak what they feel and yell out what's real. Carlos Stargell.
The last.
Because after they made me, they broke the mold. So like I said, I'm doing all right if y'all are all right. And that's on the real for real. And the weather right now here in Burlington, North Carolina, right now, it's 78 degrees. Feel like it's hotter than that, though, to be honest with you. That's on the real for real. But getting down to business, I want to give birthday shout outs and love to everybody whose birthday today. Happy birthday, everybody whose birthday today, June the 10th. Happy birthday again. And I want to say happy birthday, since I wasn't on this weekend, I want to give my belated birthday shout outs to everybody whose birthday was on June the 8th and June the 9th. Especially, I definitely want to give a shout out to my youngest. Her birthday was June the 9th, Sierra Parsons.
Happy birthday, baby. Daddy loves you. And Veronica do too.
Yeah. So just wanted to give my shout outs and love to everybody for their birthday. But anyhow, and I want to give my shout outs and my love to everybody all over the world, all across the country, and including Canada and Mexico. But I want to give my love and shout out to everybody whose birthday today. I mean, people, I'm sorry. Give my shout outs to everybody in Atlanta, Georgia, all around the Atlanta area, including the whole state of Georgia.
Talk to me. Say something.
Yes, Lord. But anyhow, y'all, just to let y'all know, I'm all right if y'all all right again. What I wanted to talk about today, I just wanted to talk about, I'm not calling nobody out, but I just want to talk about people in general and changes in people in general. That's what I really want to talk about.
Rap time a little bit right here. Run a power move on.
Talk to me. Say something.
Y'all hang on 1 second. I gotta do something right quick while I'm talking. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, y'all. Now, like I said, when I talk about people in general, when I talk about and changes that comes along with it, just to let y'all know too, there's a lot of people. Everybody on this earth is not the same, because if it was, the world would not go around. But I do want to say, it's good and bad in everybody. And they say people can change, whether it's good or bad. Some people can change for the better. Some people can change for the worse. Some just don't change at all, whether it's good or bad. But I want to say, for the ones who never change, I'm going to start with the good. Now, I'm going to say this now. Now, you got some people that was they were born with good spirits. They never intend no harm or no foul. And their heart is just pure. And people like that, it seems like a lot of them get shitted on all the time, because their heart is too good for a whole lot of people. And get to the next part about the ones who never change, that's bad spirited, hateful, overbearing, rude, demonic, and it just don't feel right. But it depends on your upbringing, and it depends on the environment, and it just depends on that person. Hey, Mama, how you doing? I see you made it on the live chat. Glad to see you on here. Love you too. And I'm like, look, and yes, you are connected to the live chat. Yes, you are. But I want you to do something for me one solid right quick, Mama.
Talk to me. Say something.
You heard that? I'm going to say it one more time.
Talk to me. Say something.
Okay, now getting back to what I was saying. Now, now you got some that just got a bad spirit, cold-hearted, hateful and all that. But just to let y'all know too, a lot of people, they never had that love. They never received that love or guidance or whatever. And then this just, it's not their fault. I ain't gonna say it's not their fault, because to be honest with you, in a way it is, because everybody, not just me, everybody, we all got choices, and we can choose which route to go if we really wanted to. But you got some that just choose the wrong route. And like I say, on that subject of change, you got some, when they make a change, like the ones who always went for bad, and the ones that people just couldn't stand, and I mean, nothing's too impossible for the Lord, and there's no failure in God. But at the same time, too, you can't save nobody, and you can't change nobody unless they want to. But then you got some, too, the ones who really want to make a change in their life. A lot of them do, but at the same time, I hate to say this, but sad, but it's true. But sometimes it just takes that one rude awakening just to wake somebody up sometimes. But either it's gonna change you for the better, or it's gonna change for the worse, or it might not change at all. But the ones who know, and the ones that everybody know, there is no hope for. But like I say, it's no failure in God, because they have to make their own choices too. And those are the same ones. I hate to say it, but they just don't care. They don't have a care in the world, and they just don't give a sugar honey iced tea. And that's on the real. And then I hate to say this, but a lot of them end up leaving this earth. Well, I ain't gonna say, because I don't wish nobody nothing bad on nobody, but at the same time, you got some who just better off dead for real, because there's no hope and no change. I mean, we can pray all day long, but at the same time, it's up to them to seriously make that decision.
Talk to me. Say something.
Now you got some that was just off the chain. Terrible people you just don't care to be around, just don't want to be bothered, fuck with, or everything like that. But check this out. I've known a lot of people like that. And and like they said, they made significant changes for the better. And guess what?
Talk to me. Say something.
Rap to him a little bit right here. Run a power move on him.
It wasn't nobody but God. That's when God stepped in. When they made that horrific change, they went all out with it. They gave their life to the Lord. They really changed their lives for the better. And you got some people that can and will do it, but it's not up to us. It's up to them, and it's on God's timing.
Talk to me. Say something.
No one can do it better.
Because one thing about me, the same brother who I knew, everybody was like, don't fool with him. He off the chain. You can't. But guess what? You ain't gonna believe this, but I didn't give up on the brother. I took time with him. I prayed for him and everything. Now he's a pastor of his own church.
How y'all like him now?
Yeah, how y'all like him now? And I'm so proud of the dude, because I told him from my own mouth later on in life, when we got old and grown and started having kids and families of our own, I told him when we was in school, I said, look here, man. It was a lot of people that smiled in your face and gave up on you. They were looking for you to fall, man. I said, but guess what? I saw something. No, none of them didn't see it. None of them couldn't see. And I said, for starters, I heard who your grandfather was. And he was a very well-known, loved, and respected man. And I said to myself, I know everybody's not perfect, but when you see the potential in somebody, you see something nobody else don't see, that's a gift, y'all.
No one can do it better.
So he thought I was joking when I told him this in high school, because I told him, I said, man, God got something in store for you, brother. Just keep on living. He looked at me like I was crazy. But as we got older, he became not only a living witness, but living proof.
Talk to me. Say something.
And like I said, and that was nobody but the Lord.
No one can do it better.
But I'm gonna say this right here. Until this very day, I thank God. I mean, I ain't gonna say I did something spectacular. All I did was all obedient for the Lord, and all I can do, if I can make it, like I tell people all the time, if a person like me can make a difference and make somebody smile or laugh or what, instead of causing misery and causing sadness and harm and anything like that, guess what? I know I accomplished something in life, and I feel pretty good about it too. I mean, because like I said, it's hard out here for us people. I mean, I'd rather for us to take the right path and go the right direction, because a lot of things they do in this world, to me, is unsanitary. I know people do what they got to do because that's all they know or whatever, but like I said, the best power move they can really make, if you ask me, is when you find God.
Talk to me. Say something.
No one can do it better.
I mean, it's not so much about religion. It's being more about being spirituality. I mean, you got a lot of people who claim religion or whatnot, but guess what? And I hate to say this, but religion, that's that one word and that one thing that effed a lot of people's minds up pretty bad. You got a lot of them that's so brainwashed by the so-called master, and everything he told us, we believed it. And if we had the sense that God gave us back then, it not only would have took a nation of millions to hold us back on everything, but we would have had sense enough to know that they were full of shit.
Talk to me. Say something.
Just like somebody was explaining to me about the Willie Lynch letter. Yes, I heard it before. I read it before. But I saw this movie this weekend, Animal. And a brother was in there. Now, you know, when you look at them prison movies, it's always that one good person, or that one good man or one good woman that don't nobody want to mess with. And on top of that too. And those are the same. And look, and you always got that one sister or brother, man or woman, that got more knowledge, that saved, that got a lot of people out of prison. And guess what? And I'm not talking about the physical part. I'm talking about the prison in your minds, man. You so lost and confused. You don't know where to go. You don't know how you gonna turn out or whatever. But guess what? You run into people like them in jail or prison or whatnot. Those are the same ones, believe it or not, who actually can really save your life.
Talk to me. Say something.
I never had the privilege or pleasure of going down that road, and thank the Lord that I didn't. But at the same time, I've known a lot of brothers that been behind bars, and they really were horrific. I mean, you got some that was really rehabilitated, having sense enough not to want to go back to prison, and want to spread the not want to kick knowledge with the young folks who don't need to be in there. Because hell, I mean, even though I thank God I never got in trouble with the so-called system, but I thank God that I ran into a lot of OGs to talk to, because those brothers that I talked to, not only they had knowledge, but they were positive. And guess what? Now that I look at it, and I'm almost 56 years old, they really, not only they saved my sanity and my spirit, but they actually saved my life.
Talk to me. Say something.
And that wasn't nobody but the Lord.
No one can do it better.
Yeah, that was the Lord that was instilled in them for what they had to say to me. And guess what? And to those same OGs, some of them might not be on this earth today, but the ones who still are, and I ain't talking about just my friends, I'm talking about uncles, older cousins, my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Older relatives. Thank y'all for kicking the knowledge with this young man growing up, and look at me now. I mean, everybody has their obstacles. Everybody done been through that on that trials and tribulations train or whatever. But guess what? Thank the Lord that I'm still here. Thank God I'm above ground, and thank God I'm in my right sound mind.
No one can do it better.
Talk to me. Say something.
Rap them up. Run a power move on them.
Yeah, because like I said, I mean, I know I did a lot of stuff that I wasn't proud of, but at least it wasn't nothing so serious where I had nothing serious where I got arrested for. And that's on the real. I ain't never did nothing to really get arrested for. I mean, just like anybody else. Got into some mischief, but at the same time, we not in no 4x5 cell, and we damn sure ain't in those. We damn sure ain't 6 feet under.
Rap them a little bit right here.
Yeah, but just to let y'all know too, at the same time, I just thank the Lord all day, every day for life, health, strength, wisdom, knowledge, and courage.
No one can do it better.
But getting back to what I was saying, like I always say, this something that's always going on with some of these little Rudy Poops out here today. I'm talking about them young folks. You can't tell them they think they got life figured out. They think they know everything, and honestly, they really don't know shit.
Talk to me. Say something.
And I'm just keeping it real, because if they knew so much, a lot of them wouldn't be in the position they are in today.
Talk.
Rap them a little bit right here.
But on the real, for real, they can be talked to too. But it's up to them whether they can take heed or let it go in one ear and out the other. And a whole lot of them do. Hell, I'm guilty of it, and so are a lot of you. But at the same time, they also say this: a hard head always end up being a soft ass. And that is nothing but the quintessential truth.
Talk to me. Say something.
But I'm gonna say this right here. I thank the Lord for the ones who's level-headed. I thank God for the ones with a whole lot of positivity, and I thank the Lord that they out there doing the best they can. Nothing to get arrested for, nothing negative, because not a damn thing out here in these streets but a whole bunch of trouble and a whole lot of bullshit that'll get you behind bars for no reason.
Talk to me. Say something.
And just to say this right here too, if you got a chance to really change the error of your ways,
Do it.
that's on the real. And if you got a chance for forgiveness and for whatever it is to be squashed, especially if it's not that serious.
Do it.
But sometimes, I hate to say this, it depending on the situation and people. Some things it's best to leave well enough alone.
Uh-huh.
Talk to me. Say something.
But I'm gonna say this right here. Nothing, I mean nothing's too impossible and there is no failure in God.
No one can do it better.
Talk to me. Say something.
And that's the truth, and that's on the real. But those say, like I said, I'm going to say this like I always say to y'all. No disrespect towards the men and the women of God. But I'm going to say this to the ones who quote scriptures and just tote the Bible for the hell of it. Do a whole lot of testifying and won't even practice what they preach. Don't tell nobody shit if you can't practice what you preach.
If you have something to say, speak up with authority and conviction. If not, sit down and shut up.
Exactly. Because I'm going to say this right here. Now, like I say, no disrespect to men and women of God. But I just got a problem with the jackleg Jubilee, the ones who don't practice what they preach. To the ones who tell me how I'm supposed to live my life and they don't, and they do the opposite. I'm just gonna tell you, I know they say this right here.
They say two wrongs don't make it right, but it damn sure makes it even.
And yes, it do, because I'm gonna say it in the words of Ron Isley. Now get on out my face, or I'll catch a damn case. And I will say that too. But Pete, this, I ain't gonna mention this person's name, but it ain't no worse. But what I said ain't no worse when he told the preacher that he was gonna break his foot off in his ass. In the church and on the ground. I said, no, you didn't tell that preacher that. You know what he said? He said, yes, I did. I said, you know you going straight there. He said, I'm gonna bust that wide open. I said, yeah, with gasoline draws. I said, with Spike Hill, black gasoline draws and with the hole in the middle.
Talk to me. Say something.
But like I said, I told him, it's one thing you can speak your mind, but you got to be, I say, bruh, I don't care how much mouth you got. I said, I got it too. But I know at the same time, I know my limits. And I know, and I got sense enough to know not to use those words in the house of the Lord. And that's on the real. If I'm gonna do, I don't like to use them words in the Lord's house nor on his grounds. Now we like away from the church grounds or the house of the Lord. I'm gonna say what I want to say, but I still respect God's house and I respect his property.
Talk to me. Say something.
And like I said, I don't have no disrespect for men or women of God, but I do got a problem with the jackleg Jubilee, the ones who don't practice what they preach, the ones who will tell you how to live, and like I said, don't practice what they preach. So guess what? People say the word for them like that is hypocrite. No. That's too nice. Hypocrite is just too nice. The word, I call them test a liar. Because they testify and lie every chance they get. Yeah, man, the God, and oh, shut up. You all lie and say, why you get on that line? Sit your ass down and be quiet for real.
Talk to me. Say something.
But like I said, that ain't on me to judge, but I'm going to say this right here too. We all, I'm going to say it one more time. We all, whatever we do, we got to be held accountable. And there's only one we have to answer to. And y'all know what that is? The Lord. Yes. And anybody got sense enough to know that? Right on. And those that don't know it, y'all are going to learn today. Because guess what? Trust in God and believe me. Not trying to be difficult, no disrespect. But it'll avoid, you can avoid it, and it'll save you from a whole lot of bullshit that's going on in this world today. Put it like this, you'll live longer. People will respect you. And you'll gain trust, respect, and a whole lot of love if you just follow those basic instructions before leaving this earth.
Talk to me. Say something.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, my session is up for right now. But God's willing, I will be back later on today. I don't know what time, but it'll be later on today. But I want to thank everybody who took the time to check out, tune in, view, and watch the Carlos Stargell show. And I want to thank my mom, if y'all see her name, Walithia Burton. Thank you, Mom, for joining me on the live chat. That made my day right there, and I'm glad you was able to connect. So God bless you too as well. And I want to thank the subscribers. Those who haven't subscribed, and if you find it in your heart and you feel it in the depths of your soul, please hit the like or the subscription bell.
Sure would appreciate it.
And also too, again, I just want to say, give shout outs to everybody whose birthday, June the 10th, happy birthday again. And I want to give that special shout out again to my youngest, Sierra Parsons. Daddy loves you, Veronica, and your grandmama do too. God bless you, baby. And thank you, Mom. And like I said, we'll talk later. So until the next time, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, God bless you. I love you. Y'all be good. Y'all take care of yourselves and each other. And by all means,
Please behave yourselves. Stop the violence. Increase the peace. And eliminate all the hate.
and again, thank y'all so much for taking the time to view, check out, tune in, and watch the Carlos Stargell show with that bona fide G, certified true, Atlanta, Georgia born, official resident of North Carolinian now, coming to you straight from Burlington, North Carolina, and not afraid to speak what I feel and yell out what's real, Carlos Stargell.
The last.
Because after they made me, they broke the mold. So until the next time, y'all, peace. 2 fingers. I'm out of here like last year. Later when you're straighter.